Okay, hello Jean, and welcome to our lesson on sending a LoopMail message to a large group at our school. As before we begin this lesson, I just want to make sure that one, you can hear me. Can you respond and let me know you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Great. And then two, I want to make sure that you can see my screen. Do you
I can see your screen.
Perfect. So you can see the LoopMail message to large groups instruction page. Awesome.
Yes.
So, whoops, gotta turn off my pencil. Let's erase my little mark there. We'll turn back on the pencil just in case we find something we want. So the objectives for this lesson are pretty clear. We're going to teach you how to send one email message using LoopMail to large groups at our school. Specifically, we're going to focus on 12th grade students and all parents, because those are groups that need to be contacted often, but you will be able to use these steps to contact other groups once you know how to do them. The first thing we need to do is log into a School Loop account, and then I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I'm going to give you control of the screen and ask you to walk me through those steps as well. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Great. So you've seen this instruction sheet before. I'm not going to spend this time reading it to you. There are two steps. The first one is to send a LoopMail message to all students in a grade level, and there are 8 steps for that. Please remember that I don't want you to really send a message because this is my real account and I don't want to send spam to all my students. And the second procedure is to send a LoopMail to all parents in the school, and that is a 10-step process. And again, we're not gonna send that message because this is my real account and I don't want to spam my parents. So you can use different trackers and different groups to send to other groups once we're done with this lesson. If you have any further questions or want to learn more, there's a link to a website right here, or feel free to contact me via School Loop or my email address at any time. Are you ready?
Okay.
Great. All right, so as the instructions say, the first step is to log into School Loop, which I have already done. So we are logged into my teacher portal, and we are going to send a LoopMail message to the senior class. The first thing we do is we scroll down the page to find the student trackers. This is the student trackers.
Okay.
All right, and we are specifically looking for the 12th grade tracker. These are automatically generated for us by School Loop. So we're going to click on that tracker. And then we are going to click the student box and uncheck teachers and uncheck others because our objective is just to send a message to all students. Then we're going to click new message. And you'll notice that all the BCC, the blind carbon copy field, has been populated with all the students. So now we can type in a subject and type in a message, and we would click send. But of course, we're not really going to click send. We're going to click cancel because we don't want it to send. But that would send a message to every student in that class. You obviously could send to parents as well, teachers, whoever you think is important, and that message would be archived in LoopMail for you for easy access, and people can respond to that LoopMail if they have any further questions. All right, Jean, how do you feel about that one?
Well, it looked pretty good when you did it.
All right, so then let's see if you can do it. I'm going to give you control of the screen. First, I'm going to get you back to the portal page because that's only fair. What was your question?
Do I have to hit LoopMail up there?
Nope, you don't need to do anything yet because I'm just getting you to the portal page. Then I'm going to give you control of the screen. And then, of course, if you're not sure what step to take, you can look back at the instructions anytime. Or you can ask me, but I'm going to ask you to check the instructions first. Okay, Jean, you have control. You are now going to send a LoopMail message to all the seniors. What do you do?
Well, I scroll down on this tracker, I think. It ain't scrolling.
Might be a little bit of a delay. Go ahead and keep trying, or use your arrow button. Sometimes that's easier. Okay.
Okay, grade 12. I'm going to go to grade 12.
Mm-hmm.
Click on it. Okay, I have it up. Now send LoopMail to students. Click on. Take teachers, click off. Others, click off. Click new message. And there it is. It's all in BC and everything. So I write, go down here and make a subject. That's fine. And then I make a message, I guess. See, we got a message going on here.
Okay.
And then I hit send, but no, I don't better not do that or I make you mad, so I'll hit cancel.
Perfect. Great. Awesome. So I'm going to take back control of the screen. Which gives me back control. And then I'm going to go back to the portal page. Your portal's your home page. We'll go back and look at these instructions really quick. The sending a LoopMail to a different group, all the parents, for example, is a little bit more complicated, but not terribly. And it's a super handy tool to have as a teacher or someone who works in a school like you do. So I'm going to walk you through this one. So this one we actually have to go directly to LoopMail.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then we're going to click New Message. Then we're going to click Add BCC because you'll notice there's no BC
I see that.
column, so we have to add that column. And then to add people to it, we have to click on that button. So then we click that button, which brings up the page where we can pick recipients. In this case, we're going to go over here to the Select List on the right-hand side, and we are going to select Parents because that's our objective. But notice there's lots of other options here.
I see.
Teachers, associates, groups, admin, etc. But for our purposes, we're going to use parents. And then we want to send to all parents. You could hand pick a few parents if you wanted to. But so we're going to click next to the all button, the radio dial, and then we're going to click add. And it populates that BCC for us. And then again, we can add the subject. We can add, see, I have trouble with my scrolling too. We can add our message, and that's when we would go ahead and send, which we won't do at this point. We're just going to go ahead and cancel. So that was our 10 steps. Not too complicated. I'm going to go back to the portal page for you. And then, Jean, I'm going to ask you to walk me through that process as well.
Okay.
So here I go. I'm giving you control of the screen. You're on.
Okay. First thing I gotta do is hit LoopMail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoop.
Whoop.
It moved. Okay, now I'm down to where I got this. Now I want a new message.
Mm-hmm.
I hit a new message. And I gotta add BCC. And then I got to go do it somehow.
This is the semi-tricky part with School Loop. You have to hit that BCC button now to add recipients to it. The first time you're just adding the option, now you're adding the recipients. There you go.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do that. Then I'm going to go over here and I want to go over here and select parents.
Very good.
And go over here and hit all.
Good.
And now what do I do?
Got to get them into the message.
Yeah. Why don't we just go there? And then add.
Very good. Whoop, 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 whoop. There you go.
Add.
Perfect. And then
now I'm here. Now I can just go weapon on a subject.
Whoop.
Well, I didn't do it. My computer's goofy.
Yeah. Just click somewhere else and close that drop-down box. There you go.
Come on. Down here the message. Put in whatever I want to write in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to send cancel.
Very good. Thank you.
I better cancel.
Yes, you had. All right. Awesome. Thank you. I am going to A+, by the way. Good job. I'm going to take back control of the screen here from you.
You're too generous. F- would be better.
No. And then before I let you go, I want to point out right up here. Do you see up here? See if I can draw that for you. Get my pencil to work. Up in the upper right hand corner is, oh, I can't draw. Ha!
You got,
I can, but my Mikago thing is in the way. And then it won't
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
draw. So anyway, that's okay. Here's help. I'll
Help,
just
I see
circle
help.
it so you can see
Yep,
it.
I see how.
Okay.
It's red over here.
Yep, that is what takes you to the School Loop Help website that has all kinds of super awesome answers for you. You can type in whatever you want, LoopMail, and that's
All right.
for your use if you should need it. This document, of course, is always here. It's a Google Doc. You can access it whenever you want if you need a refresher on how to complete this process. Or you can contact me at any time as well. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I think I got it. It seems pretty straightforward to me.
Okay, great. Well, then I'm going to end this session, which will close down our screen. And I want to thank you for your time, and hopefully you learned something valuable for you.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye.